Hey guys, it's Will from Potato Strong here. I got this new little gadget I thought I would go through. It's pretty cool. It turns any kind of pressure cooker into an air fryer. So if you already have an air fryer, don't worry about this video. But I managed to get an InstantPot for my 50th birthday at the end of July. And I don't have an air fryer, so I found this CrispLid, and it just sits on top. You don't have to plug in, you don't even plug in the InstantPot. It sits on top, and it's got like an element right here, and it turns this into an air fryer. And they give you a silicone mat that you can put it on after you did your fries. And they give you this little tray, and then this. So I put the basket to put the fries in. So I put this in the InstantPot. So this thing just kind of is the container for the. People have asked me if like regular pots would work, and I don't think so. So, you know, talk to the company and look at the product. But essentially, it just allows you to have a lid on top of your InstantPot instead of buying a whole air fryer. So I can't really compare this to other air fryers, but it works great. I've done it a few times, and it's really encouraged me to get more into the fries, because I use the whole oven, and you know, you have to heat it up to 450, and then you know, usually half an hour or 40 minutes to get the fries, and this is 10-15 minutes. So what I've done is I've actually cut up some potato into strips here. You can use, I happen to have steamed potatoes already, but you know, you can use raw potatoes as well. I used to, when I make baked fries in the oven, I only used raw potatoes, but some people cook the potatoes first, because then they'll be cooked inside and you just have to more crisp them up. But you know, obviously these trays aren't as big as what you could make. I had two 11 by 17. I don't make those that big of portions anymore. I usually have peas or something else. So I don't really need to make the huge batches that I used to make. But the other thing I've done is I've had a couple of batches, and when Bonnie and I would eat one batch, and then while I was eating, I'd be cooking up another batch. So Bonnie and I could either split a batch and then have another one on the go, or if you're just eating for yourself, you can eat one of the batches and make another one. But so then what you do is there's a couple of settings: the time and the temperature. So I'm still playing with that, but I do 450 and 12 minutes right now. If you find that you want it crispier, you can increase the temperature, or you can increase the time. And the nice thing with the lid is you can see through it, so you can see how your fries are doing, in case you don't want them to burn. But it's probably nice for a lot of people too if they don't want to use an oven in the summer and stuff like that. So I just put this tray in here on top of that. I just put the basket here on top of this thing, and I'm just going to move this over to where my outlets are, but I just wanted to show you. And it's super easy. It doesn't like click in or anything like that. It just sits right on top. It works with the 6 and the 8 quart pressure cookers like the InstantPot. So if you want all the serious details for your specific pressure cooker, you'd have to check. But I know that these work with the 6 and 8 quart InstantPots. Okay, so here are the potatoes in the InstantPot. Now it's not plugged in, the InstantPot. You don't use the pressure cooker or anything like that. So you take the lid and you just put it on top. And when this handle is flashed down, it turns on. And it's set to 12 minutes. That's the last one that I did. And you can see the potatoes through here. So it's set to 450. It's already set to what I did last time, 12 minutes and 450. So if you want to adjust it, you got the plus minus here. And you can set either the temperature or the time. And you can play with this depending on your situation. I'm pretty happy with 450, 12. I may increase it over time just to see how crispy I can get these. But so then all you do is you press play. And then when it's done, it beeps. And you can lift it off, and then I put it down on the silicone mat here. So that's what they give you. They also give you a pair of tongs. And I'll show that after I cook these. So let's just start this. So you'll see this thing heat up. You can see the light, the element, and there's a bit of a fan. So I'll come back when this is done. Okay guys, the CrispLid just stopped. If you grab this lid, you hear it completely stop. So I'll just put it over here onto the silicone mat, which is nice. there you have the fries. They look, sorry for the steam, but they are pretty crispy. So you can adjust this depending on how you want your, you know, if you want them more brown, but these are pretty crispy. Just see how. Anyway, so we'll take them out, put them on a plate, and I'll talk to you in a second. Hey guys, so here's the baked fries. Pretty crispy. I did 12 minutes at 450 in the CrispLid. So if you have an air fryer, you don't have to, you know, get one of these obviously, but it's nice to just have a lid on top of the Instant Pot. And I've been eating more of these lately. I don't have to turn on the stove and preheat it to 450 or whatever and cook it for 30-40 minutes like I used to. And this is a pretty good batch. It's a full plate. You could make another one if you wanted to, or for 2 people you could split this one and make another batch. But a lot of times now I've been having peas and other things on the side, so I don't do as big of a volume of the potatoes. Or you could have whatever veggies you like, broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, whatever, in addition to the fries. But I've been finding that this is great, and it's encouraging me to make more fries again, because I know it's quick, and you know, if you have them steamed already, like potatoes steamed already in the fridge, then it makes it easier. But you don't have to. You can cook these from just raw potatoes. But so I'm hoping I can use this a lot more. I also want to fry other things. I might do videos on this, but like I have a cauliflower wing recipe. I might just do florets in there I might not bread them in that, but I might just air fry them and dip them in barbecue sauce or something like that. I might air fry some chickpeas just like for a snack. I'll try just different things like that to see how it goes. But the Instant Pot's been great. This thing fits on 6 and 8 quart, and it works with other pressure cookers that you'd have to check to see. I'll put a link below to Amazon.com for the US people. And in Canada, it was on the site, but it got removed recently. And the one that's there is a different company, and it's like $200 or $300, so it's crazy. So this was $79 from the actual Mealthy company, the one that creates it. So maybe they just ran out of stock or something, but just as the last day or so, it wasn't on their Amazon.ca for Canadians. So I don't know what happened, but if you're interested, you could also email them and say, why isn't it on the Canadian site? Because it was only on there for a short period of time. I was waiting actually, because the original one was like $250 from some other supplier. And then all of a sudden I saw it on there. So anywho, yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys this, and I'm going to eat these now, and we'll talk to you guys later. See ya.